I was sitting there, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say how easy I think that fight's going to be, because then people might not be interested. But he's going to talk his shit, so people are going to want to see me punch him in the face, so it don't matter. But yeah, I look at that as, again, no disrespect to the bloke, but the shit he's doing ain't going to work on me. And hopefully you get to see that soon.
Alexander Volkanovski's recently turned 35, and there's no current UFC champions older than him except one guy, whom you can't even call a person. Volk's been knocked out cold in his recent fight, and many people assume that he's returning too early, but he had never officially lost a single fight in his own division, outclassing everyone. This time, he'll be facing a young, cocky prospect with dynamite in his hands, who's balanced everywhere, and in today's video, we'll explain why this one's not going to be close if Volk's fully prepared. Ilia Topuria hasn't fought a single top 3 opponent, while Alex's been dominating everyone who stepped up in that cage against him, making 145 pounds. Volkanovski has 5 title defenses against guys like Max Holloway, T-City, and Yair Rodriguez, while Ilia's best scalp is 38-year-old Josh Emmett. Alex is not a pure finisher, but he'll punish you from the first minute of the fight, and he'll hit you in the face as many times as needed. Ilia fought 5 rounds just once in his career, while Alex can do 5 rounds while his chicken's roasting. Alex Volkanovski hasn't lost a single fight at 145 with full preparation, and the only close fights he had were a Holloway rematch and the first Makhachev fight. Some people say Volko's been head-kicked in round 1 and he barely fought in Abu Dhabi, but fighting from the couch doesn't mean you'll be gassed out fast. It means you ain't got time for nothing and you put everything on the line. Sometimes fighters can shock the world fighting on a short notice like Strickland or Bisping. Sometimes you fail, and like Prime McGregor said, I never lose. Either I win or I learn.
Yeah, from nothing to something to everything.
Last one for me, Alex Volkanovski is obviously considered one of the best in the world, and he's beaten all the featherweights that have been put in front of him. What do you do differently that means Alex will lose his fight to you?
I show it tonight that no one can match my level of skill inside the cage.
Ilia said he would do bad things to Alex on the ground. I'm not sure, because Alex's ground game's improved over the past few years, and the reason's very simple. Craig Jones. He's one of the craziest grapplers in MMA, and he was the main reason Alex neutralized Islam's wrestling and grappling. Volko ain't got neck to be choked, and he doesn't go for a submission. He simply takes you down and starts pounding you with everything he has. I'm not sure Yair's head already recovered after that beating.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy!
Topuria's former Greco-Roman as well as Volko, but Ilia's been taken down by Mitchell. It means Volk can also do it, and you know Alex used his wrestling way more in his recent fights. And finally, we got the most spectacular part of the game, striking exchanges.
All right, let's get this show started!
Topuria showed crazy striking in his recent fights. He was patient, explosive, and his combos were cleaner than McGregor's teeth. But he'll be facing someone who was able to take the 5th round from Max Holloway even twice. Alex the Great, and his nickname matches perfectly with his ability to win exchanges. He throws more than anyone but Holloway, and his striking accuracy is 11% better than Ilia's. It's very impressive knowing the fact that he faced much tougher opposition.
Okay, in watching Alex, how can you do what others have not been able to do and get your hand raised?
So I see myself much better than him everywhere, you know, in striking with my hands. I can knock him out, I can take him down and submit him. I don't know, there is so many ways that I can finish him. I don't know. You're all gonna see what's gonna happen in December when we're gonna face each other.
Matador built his trash talking around Alex's height despite being 2 centimeters higher. But unlike other kangaroos, Volko's got long hands.
That's fucking illegal.
Both fighters rely on their jab, but Volk's hands are way longer than Ilia's. It means Topuria may struggle shortening the distance, and fighting on a pocket is bold's bread. I'm not saying Ilia can't hurt Alex on the feet. If one of those Georgian bricks connects, mention once again. But this fight is definitely easier than Makhachev.
Doing the work, sometimes being delusional and cocky it's okay, as long as you're putting the work in. can help sometimes. But we'll see. Is he doing the work, or does he really think he's that good? Look, I just don't think he's as good as he says he is. But we'll see February how good he is.
February 17 will witness the clash of eras, and Alex Volkanovski's return to the cage just 4 months after his first knockout L since 2013. And soon we'll find out, and still or anew.
Okay, dude, and here's the reasons why Alex Volkanovski will still be a champion after his highly anticipated fight against Ilia Topuria. And tell me, who are you rooting for in this one? And dude, don't you forget to hit this subscription button with any of your powerful shots. Unless you want Alex Pereira to catch you.